Welcome back to Crypto Future, guys. All right, let's get into the news today. It's a green afternoon. Guys, and my hair is a mess. So we'll look at the market here real quick. First of all, I'm not a financial advisor, not giving you financial advice. Make sure you do your research and add what I'm talking about to your watch list. Let's get into it. We're going to look at Jasmy first here. We are up 8% on the day. Guys, I have to start off by saying I have been saying for weeks that Jasmy is looking bullish. Jasmy's coming out with all these announcements and everything. And a lot of you guys have been supportive and stuff, don't get me wrong, but there's been a lot of negative Nellies in there, like, oh, when's it gonna go? Is it gonna go? It's a rug, blah, blah, blah. And here we go. We're on our way up. And for the record, we're up 19.8% on the week. That's not down, baby. So we're motoring. We got stacks up 22.5%, Optimum up 17%. If you're a Pepe holder, we're up 11.5%. Where is my Caspa? Where's my Caspa people at? Where are you guys at? Arbitrum's up 7.4%. Caspa's up 9%. We are looking good. What's H-bar? H-bar's up 9.4%. Bitcoin's up 5%. Over 28.3. Algorand, 12 cents, up 4.7%. Sand up 4.2%. Gala up 4.8%. It is a green day, baby. XRP sideways, 49%. I'll take sideways over down. Quant is still under $100, you guys. That is a steal, in my opinion. So, that is the market. Let's get into some bullish news. So, first we got a tweet here by Icy Amphibinin. Whatever. Butchered that. The concept of data democracy is spreading. People are waking up and realizing that the power of crypto, we can own our own data. Jasmy's getting closer to launching its data market. And at the end of this year, with Jasmy personal data lockers, all of your data is secure. Monetize your information, my friends. Why should these big companies make billions of dollars off of your information when you can monetize it and make money yourself? Boom, Jasmy. What else do we got here? Tweet by CZ. Impeccable timing. WSJ article. Crypto exchange backed by Citadel Securities, Fidelity, Schwab starts operations. CZ retweeted it saying, impeccable timing, but the more the merrier, right? Impeccable timing because we all know what they did. We all know exactly what they did. They attacked the two largest crypto exchanges in the world, and then a week later, they're coming out of the woodwork, right? Which, don't get me wrong, is kind of insulting and upsetting, but at the same time, I'm here to get rich. Don't know about you. That's why I'm here. So let them in, pump my bags so that I can retire on an island somewhere. You guys will have a freaking Jasmy party, right? We'll rent a place in Las Vegas or something, and we'll have a freaking blast, right? So once we're all rich and we get out, they can do whatever they want. Who cares, right? And another tweet by Jasmy Crypto. Shout out to you. So much great news surrounding BTC adoption. Bull run's coming 2024, 2025. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, guys. That is exactly it. We're seeing these massive institutions and asset holders and banks are all of a sudden looking for ETF applications and custody and stuff like that. This is so big. If I had told you this 2 years ago, you would have said that all these things happening are crazy. If I told you that BlackRock and Fidelity and Schwab and Citadel and all these other places and the Germany's largest Deutsche Bank and all these other, and China planning to dump trillions of dollars into the market, you would have told me that I was crazy. Not only did that happen, not in a year, that all happened this month, within the last 2 weeks, guys. That's insane. insane. They flooded the hell out of the market to like numb everybody. And then all of these bombshells are dropping now. This is so bullish. I can't even explain. Like, I hope you guys are just jacked up. Jacked up. I'm so jacked up for this bull run, guys. I really am. Shout out to Candlestick Maker on a tweet. The World Bank called XRP and XLM global stablecoins. The traditional meaning of a stablecoin implies a stable price. If so, in order to move trillions of USD in value daily, as David Schwartz said, XRP would have to be a very high price. Are we going to be looking at a 10K Bitcoin in the future, or XRP in the future? Possibly. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, we're getting the two of the founders and creators of XRP have both said the same thing now, right? That they expect it to be around 10K, and that it has to be for its full potential utilization to be realized. So maybe. I mean, I hope so. I have a big bag of XRP. By the way, guys, I'm not sponsored by anybody. No exchanges, no cryptos, no nothing. The channel's not sponsored in any way. Tweet by the Wolf of Wall Streets. Last week, we had some of the most bearish news in history of crypto, led by the SEC actions against Binance and Coinbase. This week, we have had arguably the most bullish news ever in crypto, led by BlackRock, Fidelity, Schwab, Citadel, Wisdom Tree, etc. Life moves fast. Exactly. We were so low, and now things are going to be so good. This is all so bullish, guys. I cannot overstate that. And then, as I just kind of touched on from Bitcoin Magazine, just in, $87 billion Wisdom Tree Wisdom Tree Bitcoin Trust officially files for spot Bitcoin ETF. Everyone's doing it. There's gonna be so much money in this asset class, you guys. This is gonna be crazy. 3 trillion, and we're going to fly past 3 trillion. You watch. You watch. A little bit of meme coin news for you guys. By the way, I'm going to talk about Shiba at the end of the video here. I got a request that somebody wanted me to talk about Shiba Inu, so I'm going to talk about Shiba a bit at the end of the video, just so that you guys know. So if you're into Shiba or you want to know more about it, definitely stick around for that. Tweet by CoinMarketCap. Crypto news, meme coin Bob. I don't know if any of you guys are into Bob. I don't hold any Bob, never bought any Bob. But Bob, which came into popularity following Pepe's explosive surge, experienced a price decline of up to 45% following the suspension of its popular automated Twitter bot. So the Twitter bot that got suspended there. And this is why I tell you guys that meme coins are not long-term projects, right? You have to know the difference. You get in, this is what I do. It's not financial advice, but this is what I do. I get in, I make some money, I pull it all out, and I move on. I forget about it. I don't touch it again, right? And that's what's like, you get some influencers that are on YouTube and stuff like that. They're talking about, keep DCAing into Pepe, keep DCAing into Bob for, for just 2 more years, 5 more years, whatever. It's going to be huge. It's going to be $1. It's going to be, $5. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not a long-term investment, you guys, right? The people who are losing money on meme coins are the ones who do that, who think that that these meme coins are going to one day, overtake Bitcoin. Like, I've seen tweets like that. People think that, like Pepe is going to have a higher market cap than Bitcoin is one day. And like, guys, it's questionable if even Ethereum can do it. Like, a meme coin's not going to be the #1 asset in a digital asset. It's just, it's a fantasy, right? And I'm not knocking meme coins. I get into them all the time, but I make my money and I get out. I believe they have a very strong utility case in that use case in this asset class. I believe they bring a lot of people into the space, and I think it's very positive for this whole asset class. They do pull their weight in this industry. Now, that being said, they're not long-term investments, you guys. Get in, get your money, get out. That's my philosophy, right? Because a lot of people just lost 45% of their investment on Bob, right? Because that's what happened. Look, a tweet bot got suspended, bam, your money's gone, right? Tweet by Kevin Cage here, repeating what I had said yesterday. Indonesia made a list of 501 cryptos that they have given the green light to in terms of regulation. And on that list, Jasmy, XRP, HBAR, boom. That's right, baby. All flies right in the face of Gary. Sorry, buddy. Another tweet by Metal Lawman. On balance, this is good for Coinbase. We have a ruling in the Coinbase versus the SEC. How Coinbase is suing the SEC in the first, not the SEC suing them. I know it's confusing because there's two cases, but where they're looking for answers on whether they plan on creating clarity in the market. SEC is going after, or Coinbase is going after SEC. So the judges ruled basically that the SEC was told to give an answer. The SEC came out and basically gave a roundabout answer saying, well, our non-answer is an answer, kind of BS, right? And that's what they tried to go with. And the judge is basically holding their feet to the fire, saying you have 120 days, which would be October, I believe. You have till October to October 11th, yeah, of this year, to give a clear and concise answer. So they're being held to the fire. Another L for the SEC, another L for Gary. Sorry about your luck, Chuck. Another tweet by Candlestick Maker here. He's talking about now because John Deaton had mentioned that the longest he sees this going is September, because that's when Judge Torres has to report herself to the bar for not making a decision in the case. And basically, if you want to ever become a federal judge or move up as a judge, and you have political aspirations, then you have to make sure your name's not on that list of judges who have not come to decisions on their cases. So she has until then. So John says, that's the longest he could see it going. And it's just, guys, I've been holding XRP for a long time, and I'm not impatient. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. I'm fine waiting. It really doesn't bother me that the case is still going on. I mean, it bothers me, but it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting there going, oh my God, I'm going to get out of this project, blah, blah, blah. No, I believe in it, right? I do. But what I get tired of is people saying, it's going to be months, or it's only a couple more months, and then it was only a couple more weeks, and then, people are regurgitating what Brad Garlinghouse said about, I wouldn't say it's going to be months, maybe a few weeks or whatever, and now it's any day now. People are saying any day, and now you're starting to hear. But that's what happens. It happened all year last year, right? Oh, next month for sure, guys. It's going to be next month. Everyone was saying, it's going to be June, it's going to be July, it's going to be September. The judge is going to come out. We're, blah blah blah, and you just get tired of it because it just keeps getting, So as far as I'm concerned, I'm just looking at it saying, I'm not expecting anything till September, when the judge has to report herself if she doesn't come up with a decision. That's the way I'm looking at it. September. And if we get a ruling sooner, awesome. That's a bonus, right? But this whole, everyone's getting all jacked up saying any day now, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a judgment comes out tomorrow. Maybe a judgment's coming out while I'm talking on this video, while it's uploading. I don't know. But I'm personally not expecting anything until September, because that way I can't be disappointed, right? I see these people, like I said, any day now. We'll see. September, right? September. I want the price to be higher anyway. I'd rather see XRP naturally, based on the charts, go back up to at least 80 cents to $1 before the court case ends, because the higher it is when the case ends, the higher it's gonna go, if you follow me, right? If it's still down at 47 cents, I don't want the case to end there, because what's it gonna go to, $1 maybe? Like a lot of people say $6 and stuff, but I went over that in my XRP video the other day. There's just not enough liquidity in the market for it to go that high right now. I don't believe that there is. So I want it to be over $1 before this case ends. The higher the better, because the higher it is, the higher it's going to go. That's just my opinion on it. I've got a tweet here by the Aussie Life 1488, and he's absolutely right. A little bit of Jasmy news here. He says, I've said it before, Jasmy will release announcements when required. Each company has their motivations for when they release their info. Jasmy's last announcement solidifies my stance that the project will de-risk over time, turning Jasmy into a powerhouse. Know what you hold. Couldn't agree more. And the company just keeps coming out with more and more and more bullish news, you guys. I've been covering it, right? Every day, you guys. Every day I'm doing some bullish video on Jasmy because there's more information, right? So exactly, I couldn't agree more. Know what you hold, you guys. Now I kind of want to get into Shiba Inu a little bit here at the end because I was asked about it. So we're going to go to price first of all. Have a look at what we got, where it's at. Now there are two coins. It's not bad. It's kind of sideways. It's up 0.5% today, up 7% on the week. Now, as I told you guys in another video, I try to make this as short as possible. I was in Sheeb and I put like $900 into it or something. Turned it into like 9-10 grand, and then I got out and I sold it, right? And I got lucky. I sold right at the top, right at the top. A friend of mine, I told him, I said, I'm getting out. I just have a feeling it's run its course. It had been going nuts for like 4 or 5 days in a row, right? So I figured it had to be near the end of its run. And it just so happened that it was. The next day it felt like 40% or something like that, right? My buddy got out. He still made money, but he got out after it dropped like 40%. But there are two coins that, when it comes to... Now, I'm going to use the term meme coins, but I believe that they have evolved beyond that. And it's Dogecoin and Shiba, right? I believe they started as meme coins, more so Sheeb than Doge. I mean, Doge has kind of evolved in a different way than Sheeb did. Doge kind of evolved. It still doesn't really have much use case. That being said, I mean, it's wildly popular. It has a wildly large community, and it's got Elon backing it. And I believe that at some point they will have some sort of utility, right? I do believe that with Doge. I don't think Doge is going anywhere. Now, Sheeb kind of evolved in a different way. It got, at one point it was past Doge in terms of market cap, but they built a lot of utility with Shiba Swap. I mean, I remember it being in before Shiba Swap dropped, and you know, they got Leash and Bone, and you know. And I was actually even using Shiba Swap for a while. I held my Sheeb over there, staking it for Bone coin, for Bone tokens and stuff like that, for a long time, and until it was time to sell. I still hold my Bone actually. It's over on my one of my exchanges, one of my DeFi exchanges, and I haven't looked at it in like a year and a half or something like that. So I have to check how it's doing, but. You know, Sheeb had created its own utility, and it just continues to grow utility as it evolves. As far as I understand, they've been looking into a metaverse and stuff like that. I'm not sure how far they've gone into that yet, but I'm sure that they're quietly building in the background. So these two coins, in my opinion, have evolved beyond the meme coin status, and they're just cryptos now, with basically with utility. More so Sheeb, but they're both, you know, I believe they're both in the top 10 or top 20 right now, maybe. Where's Sheeb? Sheeb is 16 and Doge is 8. Yeah, so they're both in the top 20, right? And I don't think that they're probably, you know, they're going to go up again in this market cycle. You watch. I think Doge will see over $1 this time around. I think Sheeb will see it's not going to see a cent. I mean, let's be realistic here, but it will go into price discovery, in my opinion. I don't know how high it'll go, but I think it'll run pretty high. They both will, along with the entire asset, especially near altcoin season, right? So these are two coins that I do believe have a future. They will continue to grow, and I don't think they're going anywhere, to be honest with you. That's just my opinion on them. I don't hold either right now. I may at some point get back into both of them. I'm still mildly bullish on both of them. So I might see them as good buys in the future. Not financial advice. Um, but yeah, Sheeb has a lot of it has a lot of potential in my opinion, as long as they continue to build, which they have been doing, and they've remained consistent, and that's what's key, right? So um, that's my thoughts on Sheeb, and kind of added Doge in there, but that's my thoughts on it. You guys, let me know what you guys think. Are you bullish on Sheeb? Would you like me to do more research on Sheeb, what they've been up to lately, and do another video, kind of more of a deep dive on them? Let me know. I'll certainly do that. I don't mind adding these projects to my video library. Um, just put it down in the comments down below. Shoot me a like, you guys. Hopefully you got something out of this video. 221 subscribers, guys. Let's keep growing. We're doing so amazing. Let's get to 250. Let's get it to 250, man. I appreciate all you guys for sticking around. Some of the comments that you guys put there too. Somebody, I can't remember the name offhand. Sorry, I should have wrote it down. He said that they went through and they liked almost every video that I have, and I cannot express to you the appreciation that I have for you to do something like that, for not just for me, but for this whole community, to try to get the information out there to other people so that we can grow. It really does mean a lot, and I don't want you to think that it's not recognized and appreciated, because it is. So shoot me a subscribe, shoot me a like, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good night.